Solitude. _45_. Unedited. When Chanda told me about not trusting anyone except Chibesa, I was a little skeptical because he is someone that has always been in my bad books. Plus he had recently poisoned my food, and that can only be because he didn't like me. Anyway, that aside, I decided to go with my gut. I told myself it was high time I stopped sulking and playing dumb. This was not only my life involved but the lives of other people, a lot of people. So I went to see Chibesa, not on a personal basis but just to know what he thought about work. I have always known him to be intelligent, and that is why I gave him the benefit of a doubt. We talked, on length. Yes, he was hurt about Cheleshi's decision, but he respects it, and if anything he is willing to work with me. The only one that remained was August. I trusted him. So much I was beginning to fall for him, but I had to put my emotions aside in order to know the truth. So I decided to look into him. Mr. Mbewe Cheleshi's former lawyer was still a friend, so I asked him to get me all the dirt on him, and even though it broke my heart, I had to take it all in. So August, as good as he might be, is very ambitious. Just like Chanda, he wanted the firm too. And from the information gathered, I am beginning to think that is why he was with her for such a long time. He wanted to be a huge part of it. I notice the way he looks at me when I tell him I have burnt all the documents. Of course it's not true. I have them locked up somewhere, but we don't want to tell the enemy that. But why would you burn such important documents? He asks, trying to keep his cool. These are the same documents that my enemies are going to use against me, and I would rather get them out of my way. I respond, pouring more methylated spirit and watching as the flames increase. He swallows hard, and I want to burn him for taking me for a joyride, but I just keep my cool. Well, I guess it is your decision at the end of the day, he says, and I want to laugh in his face, but I don't. I don't have all the evidence anyway. Would you like some wine? I hacks. Sure, he responds quickly. I leave him by the braai stand and go into the house. This is so unlike me, but they are just measures that have to be taken in order to get things done. So I sprinkle some sleeping pills in his glass. I got them from the pharmacy and I have crushed them. Then pour his wine and carry the bottle outside. Thank you, he says, receiving it. You are welcome. I watch him drink the contents, and within 5 minutes he asks if he can sit down, and I poultry a garden chair for him. When he is gone, I get his phone, and lucky for me it is not locked. I go through it and find all the conversations he has been having with the Nakambas. They plan on taking the firm from me, and even though it gas me mad, I have to find a way of getting to the bottom of this. So I sent all the messages to myself and all images and documents shared between them before deleting everything that will make him know that I was going through his phone. I pull out another garden chair and sit just close to him and start working. I send everything to Mr. Mbewe and ask him to establish a case for me. These people might think I am stupid for being quiet. He walks me through everything and also tells me what could go wrong in case I decide to sue, and I assure him that I don't want that. Somehow I have a strong feelings that August will fail the Nakambas and they will be responsible for bringing him down themselves, and I hope that is what happens. An hour later he wakes up. Hey sleepyhead, I say, closing my laptop. He looks at me, shock registered on his face. I slept, he asks. No, you were awake. I tease and smile. Of course you did, I say again. He sits upright and I am guessing his back is hurting. He runs his hands against his eyes, obviously trying to rub the sleep off his face. Are you okay? I hacks. I am. Just surprised that I slept when I wasn't even sleepy. Guess you haven't been getting enough rest, I say. I think I should be leaving. I smile, then allow him to go. These people must think that I am stupid for allowing them to treat me the way they do. But from now onwards I will make sure to bring them down, even if it is the last thing I do. I get my phone and call Mr. Mbewe. Nella. I need you to get me all the dirt on the Nakambas. They are very powerful people. I know, but I need everything I can use against them. Okay, he says. I also want you to look into Chibesa and August. I need everything you can get on them. I need to be sure of their motives. Wow. Just do it. Anything else you would like for me to do for you? Get Chandahar of that hellhole. Nella, the evidence is there. Get her out at whatever cost. I can't promise anything. I will pay you anything you want. Okay, she will be out by the end of the day. Good. I say, dropping the line. Your friend and author, Winnie. Hibiscus smile.